expect to win. Very much. Sabi nga, you see the difference there between P1, P2, no? One said, kakapagod talaga dito. Ibang klase. Compared to Clark. Yung isa naman, I expect to win. You gotta love that though, diba? You gotta love that the positive thinking and that self-confidence that Mickey Mazo has.
Pero yung nanalo, let's just enjoy life.
So yung tatlo, ito 1, 2, 3, iba-iba.
Magkakaibang mindset.
So the one who said, let's enjoy life, siya yung nanalo, diba? So parang, I guess in life, that's important. Enjoy yourself. And let's see what happens in the start of this race. But we are down to our last 3 races of the race weekend. This is the Pirelli Cup Group 1. Again, in the first race today, Clint Nolasco won P1. He is starting P3 now. John Timbol was second. Clyde Relativo, who is currently now on pole position, finished third in the first race.
Mukhang pagod na si Clyde.
Yeah. Saka ano yan like you mentioned that kanina, Reniel, no, na parang dito sa BRC, even though it's a shorter track, feeling mo bugbog ka talaga kasi mas kakapagod.
Mas maiksi yung mga straight. So, yung time mo to rest in between corners, mas maiksi. So, hard brake, corner, acceleration. Yun pa naman yung nakakapagod yung acceleration ng bike na hindi mo talaga pwedeng hawakan lang yung handlebar but also ipitin mo yung tangke para hindi magwabol yung motor.
You also saw Clyde earlier really pushed it. You also saw Clyde earlier dun sa 400. He really pushed it.
Yeah.
Diba? Talagang bibong-bibo siya lap after lap after lap. So, I think that kind of might have contributed
to his fatigue. Yeah. Now here we go. The second race of the Pirelli Cup Group number 1. And this is the warm-up lap. As you can see, Clyde Relativo is practicing his start. He had some issues with that in some other races.
Ako excited ako kay John Timbol kasi of course from Clark sila, yun talaga yung home track advantage nila. Pero nakita natin kanina nag-push siya. Medyo siguro hindi pa lang niya ganun kabisado yung buong track pero nandun yung aggressiveness niya. So let's see if makukontinue niya to sa race 2.
Heard what Clyde Relativo said kanina, pagod na siya. Let's see if that fatigue will set in dito sa final race. His final race, I should say, of the leg 2 of the race weekend. Bike number 888, Mickey Mazo. The very confident Mickey Mazo. Sabi nga niya kanina na he had issues in the first in race number 1 dahil na miscalculate nila yung fuel. So let's see if he's managed to make some changes here, but he is very confident entering this race.
And yung fatigue, having 14, 15 turns dito sa BRC, yung hesitation mo to brake late or accelerate earlier, malaking segundong mawawala. So from braking, sabihin natin 0.1, acceleration another 0.1. So 0.2 per turn. So times 15. So that's lap per lap na mawawala kung talagang hindi mo na masustain yung stamina and energy mo for the race.
So, marami talaga ako natututunan kay Reniel.
Ako rin.
So, gusto ko yung mga sinasabi mo. It's very technical. And you really need to you can read into the lines, you can read to what you're doing. So it's very, very informational. Thank you very much, Reniel.
And the psyche of the rider. Diba? I mean, that's the bonus of having 2 champion riders here with us to tell us exactly what's going on, not just on the track and with the bike, but also what the rider is thinking of at a certain moment. So that's very beneficial.
Kasi nako-contribute ko lang magaling siya. Kasi ikaw nasasabi mo kung bakit siya magaling.
Hindi kasi pagka umabot na sila dun sa level na talagang data logger, may nag-interpret ng data mo, dun mo nabibilangin kung saan ka pwedeng mag-gain ng oras, saan ba nawawala yung oras. And then bakit kaya mo mag-pole, hindi ka manalo. So hindi mo ba nagagawa ng first 2 laps, kaya nakakahiwala yung mga rider, tapos hindi mo na ma-close yung gap, or napapagod ka sa last part ng race. So,
So basically, pag may keylogger, hindi mo na pwedeng sabihin sira yung bike ko.
Oo, lalo na. Oo, lalo na yung magko-complain ka about setup, makikita nila pag pagod ka kasi yung pull mo ng brakes, iba na yung brake pressure. So, malaking factor 'yun.
All right, here we go. The visors are down. The flag is up. The riders are ready. And the lights are on. And they're off. Questionable start here from some of the racers. Let's see what happens entering turn number 1. Relativo is still ahead. Mazo is following him, bike number 888.
And John Timbol of Ducati riding a Panigale V4. So 3 different manufacturer. Clyde Relativo riding a Suzuki GSX-R, followed by Miki Mazo, a Yamaha R1. And third place, John Timbol, Ducati Panigale V4.
Let's see how Clyde here will manage to control his fatigue. You can see him bouncing around there. You know that's not helping him.
And I'm looking forward na mapansin na naman mga manufacturer na may nagre-represent ng brand nila dito sa Philippine Superbike para at least mabigyan ng support yung mga rider na ginagamit yung bike nila even without sponsorship. Kasi dun mo talaga makikita na wow, they are supporting my brand even without support. Yun yung napili niyang weapon for the Philippine Pirelli Cup.
It is nice to see the different manufacturers also duking it out. No? So, syempre, bragging rights din yan eh.
Oo, saka
Diba?
mag-iiba yung level pa pagka nandiyan na yung mga support ng manufacturer.
Is this a call for manufacturers?
Yes, it is.
Renia?
Yes, oo. Kasi sila yung number 1 stakeholder sa motorsport eh. Sila yung pinakamalaking business or driver sa motorsport. They are the one manufacturing the bikes.
So MDPPA, kung nakikinig kayo ngayon.
Yes, support our Filipino riders.
So here they are back in turn number 1. And we're going to have the data logs. We're going to have the standings for you for outside of the top 3 and what's happening. But Clyde is doing pretty well here so far.
Looks like Clyde has his second win or third.
Yeah,
Or
ang
probably
daming
fourth
wins na.
actually.
Mga 8th win na siguro to eh. Like, medyo pagod na talaga yan eh. Like, I can't imagine what Clyde is doing, what AR Suba is doing, what EJ Sobretodo is doing na multiple na categories and 2 races each.
And different bikes.
And different bikes. Grabe. But you know, these two also did that. Anthony and Rainiel also did the same thing. So, they pretend to be impressed. Pero siguro inside them, like,
Ito yung mga OG.
Oh, mga OG yan eh.
Before, may iba't ibang reason kung bakit nagsasabay-sabay. We get our sponsorship from Underbone races and then we want to excel syempre sa Superbike. So, yung support mo from Underbone, minsan diadala mo sa big bike. So, kailangan mo pa rin kumarera ng small bikes.
Out of necessity back then.
Yes, yes, oo. Kasi before, hindi ka naman ma-sponsoran ng manufacturer. Yun yung nakakapagtaka na kung kailan lumaki yung market, hindi natin makita yung ibang manufacturer sa Philippine motorsport.
May hugot ka rin.
Oh,
Kanina pa yan. Actually, no.
Paulit-ulit ka
Last week.
Pag-usapan nga natin to.
Kailangan talaga mag-support kasi sayang naman. And yung mga riders, kailangan nila ng support. Motorsport is not a cheap sport. Kaya thank you sa mga sponsor na nandito supporting our riders.
It's like Clyde is pulling away.
Relativo putting some distance between him and the rest of the pack right now. Tired or not tired, he is going to push all the way to the end.
That could be his motivation. I want to get this over with. I'm very tired. Let's
true.
get to the finish line as quickly as possible.
Very, very, very true.
Good motivation.
Right now, he's the way he was answering those questions of Phoebe, you can tell that he wanted this thing to be over already.
And good thing naka-break away siya from the pack. Kasi imagine if nandun siya sa second, third, fourth, nagigit-gitan.
Oo.
ask you, no, and Anthony, why did you get into motorcycles? Why motorsports? What was your motivation then? What type of person thinks of riding a motorcycle or wishing to ride a motorcycle 300 kilometers per hour, with other motorcycles on the road?
Ako kasi, I took yung Milo Best. I used to play basketball. Pero yun nga, nakita ko na hindi na ako tatangkad ng 6-footer.
Nabagalan ka sa paa mo.
Oo. Hindi na ako tatangkad ng 6-footer. So may limitation ka agad to be number 1 on that sport. So nung nakita ko yung motorsport, I can excel on this sport kasi kailangan ko ng tamang technique, equipment, very technical. Gusto ko itong pasukin. Parang naging ganun yung
Talagang
story.
competitive spirit.
Oo.
Not necessarily the need for speed, ika nga, but more on competitiveness.
And
where I can excel.
Oo, an additional challenge. Walang nagra-ride na motorcycle sa family ko. My dad doesn't ride motorcycle. And my mom, yung talagang konsentidora. Siya yung unang kumuha ng bike ko and suit. And of course, yung dad ko dahil nandiyan na, he supported me naman talaga, connecting me to the right team, getting me the right sponsor, and he always made sure na dapat ma-represent mo yung brand. Mag-uniform ka, mag-polo ka, bawal nakatsinelas, lagi ka magsapatos. Kasi syempre, pagka-rider ka, minsan pagod ka na eh. Hindi mo na naiintindihan yung mga ganung bagay, lalo na kung bata ka, teenager. Hindi mo naisip yun eh, na you're representing a brand. And my dad really pushed that to me, na represent the brand. Yan lang yung mapapalit mo dun sa sponsor mo.
And there you have it, folks. For all aspiring riders, makinig kayo. Words of wisdom from the champion himself. Na ikaw naman, Anthony, what made you go into being a speed demon on the track?
Kagaya ni Rain yan, wala din kami sa family namin na mahilig talaga magmotor. Pero dahil syempre mahilig kami kami mga bata, mahilig kami na nakakakita ng mga mabibilis na nagmumotor. So hanggang sa sabi ng mami ko, wag kang kumarera sa kalsada kasi delikado diyan. So sabi ng mami ko, dadaling ka namin doon sa tamang lugar kung saan doon mo mapaglalaruan yung bike ng tama. So may bibigay mo lahat ng best mo doon, lahat, pati mamamaximize mo lahat ng kakayanan mo, pati yung motor mo, nang hindi ka nag-aalala na baka mamaya meron kang kasalubong. So yun, doon ako nagsimula. Tapos nung nagpunta na kami ng racetrack, habang nararamdaman ko yung speed, syempre na-enjoy ko nang na-enjoy hanggang sa nagtuloy-tuloy na. And siguro, swerte ko lang din dahil nakakuha ako agad ng pansin sa sponsors nung unang year ko. Kaya mas lalo ako nagporsige dahil naman din syempre meron ng mga company o may mga tao na nagtitiwala sa akin na mga brand. So doon na rin naging tuloy-tuloy habang na-enjoy ko. Merong sumusuporta. Syempre hindi man sobra-sobra pero malaking bagay na merong sumusuporta, lalo ang mga company, brand, or yung tiwala nila, yun yung pinakamahalaga.
So yun yung formula pala. Konsentadora ng magulang o nanay tapos sponsors.
Gino and George, si Anthony ang unang may sponsor na kakaiba. Frenzy Condom. Sobrang laki sa suit niya. As in, kakaiba siya that
Present
time.
mo ba ang Frenzy Condom na maayos?
Ay, kala ko laging sinusuot.
Lagi ko sinasabi noon, paano ko to ipopromote?
Oo.
So hanggang sa nalaman ko yung dapat kong sabihin. So kailangan pala always wear your protection.
So palagi ka naka-helmet.
And very
Lagi ako
sikat yung meme ng angkas dyan, ha?
Kaya lang yung helmet, syempre hindi na natin alam kung saan yun.
Siguro back to racing na tayo, Gino.
No. So here we go. Look at this. Clyde Pirelli still leading the way, but Clint Nolasco, John
Catching up.
Timbol catching up with him, and here they are in turn number 1. Maybe, just maybe, Clyde Relativo is definitely getting tired and starting to lose a little bit of focus here.
And pag nakita mo yung last lap nila, no, Clyde Relativo is lapping 1 minute 42 second and the two of them is doing 1 minute 41. So 1 second faster yung second and third place. That's why they are catching up with Clyde Relativo.
And you can see Clyde when he's bouncing around on this circuit here in Batangas Racing Circuit, he looks uncomfortable at this point already.
Yeah. So yan yung nabanggit ko kanina na pagod na hindi ka na nakagrip ng tama sa bike, medyo mali-mali na yung position mo. So talagang no choice ka kundi bumaba yung pace.
And it looks like that's what's happening here. The second and third placers are definitely catching up with the race leader who started from pole position, Clyde Relativo. He admitted that he's not that familiar with BRC and that he is definitely fatigued at this point. And maybe, just maybe, it's going to be enough for his competition to catch up with him and overtake him here at the Pirelli Cup Group 1, Race 2.
And when Clyde crosses the start-finish line, he will see 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
And maybe that's what he needs to see
Yeah.
that, oy, malapit na to.
Oo.
Hang on.
And if John Timbol makes a move to Clint, magkakaroon ulit siya ng breathing time. Pero pagka wala, I'm sure Clint will try his best to overtake Clyde.
Turn number 2. Yeah, those bumps in BRC is no joke. Yeah. And you know, the other two are salivating right now, waiting for their turn, waiting for their moment.
And ito na nga, John Timbol took second place from Clint Nolasco, and I'm sure he will be trying his best to get the top spot sa podium.
Looks like we're gonna have another serious race here in the final laps of this leg.
I don't know if my voice can take it anymore. Parang nawawala na talaga eh.
Kasi John Timbol still looks fresh.
Oo nga eh. Like,
Upright position.
parang, yeah, you're right. He definitely, parang fresh na fresh pa siya eh. While Clint, while Relativo is really just starting to, it looks like he's definitely not at 100% at the moment. But did he create a big enough lead early on in this race?
So last lap. Last lap for the 3 riders.
Relativo, John Timbol, Nolasco, Mickey Mazzo, those are your top 4 at the moment, but all eyes are the top 3 as we are in the last lap. Clyde Relativo. This is his 4th race of the weekend. And you can bet that he already sees that checkered flag right now.